Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So sorry I'm so soft spoken right now. Malia's asleep right over there in her stroller, and if you are a mom or a dad, so if you're a parent, then you know you do not wake a sleeping baby. So I'm letting her finish out her last nap of the day right now, so I thought I would hop on camera and film this video. If you guys saw my last video, which was a little vlog, and I took you guys Shipt shopping with me and I showed you guys how I shopped multiple orders, and I also mentioned that I hadn't done Shipt in about a month, so I was a little nervous. But when I was getting ready and setting my goals on how much I want to make with Shipt as a side hustle and all that stuff, I was thinking of the best game plan I can do and what not to do, and like just thinking of the mistakes that I made when I went Shipt shopping the first time. So I was like, you know what, this is a great video idea. So I wrote down the mistakes that I made, and I'm gonna be telling you guys some of my common mistakes out there. I know that there are probably some videos out there about Shipt shopper mistakes. I only saw one recommended, but I didn't watch it because I wanted to film my own and not like regurgitate anything or subconsciously like have that in my mind. So this is all my experience and things that I have done. So if you guys are interested in hearing about the Shipt shopper mistakes that I made, yeah, that sounds good. I was gonna say mistakes I made as a Shipt shopper, but that works too, and how you can avoid them, then just please keep watching. Okay, so the first mistake was biting off more than I can chew. So if you guys saw my first video I ever made about Shipt shopping, which I'll have linked down below, but I told you guys at the beginning, I was like, oh, I'm only gonna shop one order, and then I ended up doing more than one order. Like I think I did 2 orders at a time. It was fairly easy, but I got a little too confident and felt good, and I ended up taking 3 orders at one time, and it was just too much. I thought I had more time than what I really did, and I ended up being super late with them, like about 15 minutes late. And I know it might not seem like too late to you guys, but 15 minutes, that's a long time to be behind. So I was 15 minutes late to the second order and then 20 minutes late to the other order. Thank goodness that they were only a few minutes apart, and that's why I take multiple orders. I'll look at the addresses and see like, okay, how far are they apart? Can I work it? I didn't factor in traffic, and this is another tip I'm going to tie in, but a lot of things were out of stock at Target and it's just not updated online, and my person was taking forever to get back to me. It's not their fault. I shouldn't have been taking multiple orders, but that is what happened, and that's why I was so late, then trying to get out of the store. And I think one order wasn't a prepaid order, so I had 2 prepaid and 1 regular, which if you have 2 prepaids, you just walk up to the self-checkout, and whatever Target employee is over there and has a scanner, you show them the barcode, they scan it, and then you go bag it. So 2 were prepaid, so I could do that, but then the other one I had to wait in the long Target line, which is always back to the store, even when people aren't really social distancing. So it was all the way back to the store. I had to wait in line and then get rung up and scan and pay with my Shipt card. So definitely bit off more than I can chew. And I think I would have been okay if they were all 3 prepaid orders where I could have just bagged quickly and been out. But now I know when I do want to do 3 more orders, or maybe even 4, we'll see, I need to make sure that they are all prepaid so I don't have to wait in the line in Target. The next mistake I made was not thoroughly looking at the orders. I would just accept an order, look through the little grocery list, like, oh, okay, I know where this and this is at. Next, okay, oh, I'll do this, and that. But I didn't realize until I went to the store, yes, she had a long order, so I was like, oh, I can fit it all in one cart. I had to go back to the front of the store and grab another cart, wasting more time because she wanted like almost doubles of everything. So it was like 105 items. This is still going off the story of when I took multiple Shipt orders because it ended up being so much stuff. She had got a bunch of like yogurts for kids and juice boxes and stuff, but it was like 4 juice boxes, 4 snacks of fruit snacks, and then granola bars and all this stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go back to the store. And I showed you guys my system, how I separate things in the cart. So then I had to like go through the list and make sure I wouldn't mix up orders, because at that point in time at the store I knew I was going to be a little late. So I was like, okay, I really don't want to be late and have missing items. That's not going to look good. So I had to go through the list while I'm separating and putting in the new cart for this lady stuff. Okay, this goes here, like looking at my phone to make sure nothing got mixed up. And then I had to triple check it when I got I think she's moving, I'm talking loud, when I got to the front of the store to check out, and when I got to my car. So I checked it 3 times because I was so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, never again. I definitely need to make sure I'm thoroughly looking at the list, seeing how many quantity of each items that people want before I go accepting multiple orders. So the next mistake I made, which kind of touches on what I was talking about in my first mistake, which was not giving myself enough time. So I live about 3.5 minutes from Target, which is great, but you need to factor in, even if you are that close, you need to factor in items being out of stock. So you have to pick a substitute or contact your I guess the client or the person that we are shopping for. You need to be able to contact them, and sometimes they take forever. I know they say to call, but I like to text, because before I got this new phone, my old phone was broken. You couldn't hear me on the speaker, so that was my fault too, that I can call. So now that I have a new phone, I'll call if they don't text back in enough time. But people were taking forever, and then I would continue shopping the order, like you should do if they're not responding back to you about a substitute, or if I had someone else's order, I would go shop that. And then of course, once I'm on the other side of the store, away from the refrigerated items, because I do refrigerated items last, then they'll text me, oh, I'll take this substitute. So then I have to go all the way back around the store. So it can be a lot. It's wasting time, because I like to, you know, shop. I have like a system. When I walk in, I look at the stuff, see my multiple orders. So like, okay, does each person have baby items? All right, I'm gonna do this, because when I walk into, sorry, I had hair on me. When I walk into my Target, it's clothes, baby section, electronics, and then you get into your drinks, and then dairy. So it's like the perfect loop around. So I do it that way, so I can get the refrigerated items last. And it just stinks when I'm ready to check out, or I'm at the other side of the store, and then I get hit with the substitute, so I have to run back. So I definitely need to make sure that I'm giving myself enough time to shop orders, which I think I have been doing for sure, giving myself enough time, because I want to keep my 4.5-star rating. That's important. I want to be a good Shipt shopper, and I love personal shopping. I don't know what can happen if you don't get a lot of good reviews, or if you're constantly late. I'm sure they would kick you off the platform. I don't want to find out. I love doing this as a side hustle. I love being in Target. It's easy, quick money to go make $30-50 in a day. The next mistake I made was forgetting to take myself off the schedule, and just seeing my percentage of acceptance order go way down. Like, I'll have a good rating for everything else, you know, on being on time, and something else, I forget what it is that you get rated on. I think delivery time, yeah. So all that would be good. And then I have like a 30% acceptance rate, because I'll accept my orders and I forget to take myself off the schedule. So they will just keep sending me orders, and then I don't take it, and it looks bad. And I'm very picky with my orders, which is why I feel like I didn't get to ship a lot, but I'm trying not to be super picky. I like to stay in my town. There's another town that I do not go to at all, because no one over there knows how to drive, and I am not trying to get into an accident. And then I'm trying to think, I will go my town, a town over, but I don't like to go south. I like to go north. So that's why I'm extremely limited to the orders I take. So sometimes I'll put myself on the schedule, then I will take an order, and then when I remember, take myself off the schedule. And then when there's available orders, I like to go and pick out, you know, which one I want, where's the location, because it just so happens when I leave myself on the schedule waiting for orders, I'll get like an offer for 6 orders, and then none of them are in the town that I want to go to, or like 3 are the towns I'm absolutely not going to, and it's just messing up my acceptance rate, and I want that to be high, just like my other percentage numbers. So if you're Shipt shopping and you're picky, or you have enough orders, make sure you take yourself off the schedule. Oh, and this wasn't really a mistake, this is more so a tip for you guys. Make sure you just fill up your tank before you even hit the road. So I have my expenses set up, and I have them set, I have money for gas set aside, specifically an extra amount, because I want to do Shipt, and you know, you burn a lot of gas because you're driving around. So I don't think it's happened to me. I don't recall, because I try to make sure my tank is full. But you don't want to be in the swing of things, like you're on the schedule for 4 hours and you're just accepting orders, going good, and then you see that you're running low on gas. You don't want to end up being late because you had to stop for gas, or almost run out of gas, which is dangerous, and then have to go on your way to drop off an order, and then you end up being late, or in between. You know, you just want to make sure before you go out and put yourself on the schedule or whatever, make sure you just have that full tank of gas. And that's what I do. I make sure I'm filled up the day before, or I'll go run out early in the morning, or really make sure I give myself enough time and leave way in advance. Like, I'll give myself at least 20 minutes to get gas and everything, because I just don't have a full tank, so I don't have to worry about it. So if I'm in the swing of things and it's super busy on Shipt, then I can keep going. And so far for Shipt, the busy days are on the weekend, obviously, and when we have when we have bad weather. I live in Jersey, so we just had a snowstorm, which we didn't get any snow last year and the year before, so I was so surprised that we were getting hit left and right with these snowstorms. But it has been so busy on Shipt, so that's what gave me like the motivation even more to just be like, all right, let me go make this money. People aren't going out because we are still in a pandemic, but you know, the Target is just packed still anyway. But a lot of people, when it's bad weather, they don't want to go out, understandably. So I was like, you know, this is the time to make this money, so let me make sure that my gas tank is full and I'm getting these orders and making the money. All right guys, so that is going to wrap up this video about the mistakes I made as a Shipt shopper and the little bonus tip I gave you guys at the end. If you guys have any questions, as always, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys want to see any more Shipt related videos or any more, you know, shop with me vlogs, let me know in the comments down below as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.